All right, everybody. So welcome back from the spring break time. We are going to review our Q4 big project right now. So I'm going to go through it. So this is for all you online learners or anybody that might miss, or when I go over it in class, you might miss a step here or there. But here it is. It's called the Budget Analysis and Country Profile. And there are two sets of rubrics and it's worth 40 points. It's due April 13th, 2022, which is in 3 weeks and a day from when I recorded this. So that's plenty of time for you to get it in there. All right, here's a lot of words. I don't normally put a bunch of words like this, but we're going to mix it up this week with a big project that I think you'll be proud of when you finish. However, this type of project will take a lot of time, and I've done this project the last 2 years with students and they love it. It's a really fun, practical, and relevant project. It also requires a lot of calculation, citation, and a bunch of research. You cannot finish this quickly. And remember, you're putting your name on it. So if it were me, try your very hardest and submit only your best work. I have seen some amazing student work on these, and I have seen ones that I knew that they did last minute and it was not full credit. Okay, so, well, what's it like? Well, you're actually going to be planning, like I said, this travel analysis and country profile. You're going to act like you're traveling with a companion. It could be a parent, could be a friend. You're obviously not purchasing anything here. This is just for research and data and mathematics. So do not buy anything, please. Okay, that's very crucial. I say that so your parents and guardians don't get upset at me. But what are you going to do? You're going to develop a 2-week travel budget and a country profile for the country that I will select for you, and then I will send it to you. So you'll get it in your email this week. Now, where you can make a copy of Mr. Klausner's exemplar, this one right here, or you can create your own outline. However, your final project must be submitted into Google Classroom. When is it due? It is due April 13th, 2022, sorry, by 2:30 p.m. That's a Wednesday. So that gives everyone the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to submit it. So that's different than our normal ones, which come in on Friday. It is worth 40 points with an ability to get 2 extra credit points. You know I don't give a lot of extra credit, so please take advantage of this if you would like. Now, why are we doing this? Well, traveling is a wonderful way to experience the world, grow, and make friends. Some of my best friends are from traveling the world. This project also requires a lot of research, accurate citations, and a big importance on getting the math right and having it be relevant. So it's a math-focused kind of project, which is great. Therefore, this project hits on your ability to accurately research and figure out mathematical equations while also exposing you to different countries in our world, which there are many, over 200, I believe, over 190 certified, over 200 overall. All of this is, of course, after the global pandemic, so we are not planning anything that is to a country that isn't open yet, or we're thinking, well, this is during time when COVID isn't as prolific, when we can travel a lot more freely. So I'll send you your countries and then you will create this. Now, this is the rubric. All right. So what I like to talk about on the rubrics is this in 2 parts. You have the budget analysis, that's part 1, and then you have the country profile, that's part 2. So this is how you get a perfect score on the budget analysis. Now, you need all of these things on the left. You need to have a shot of a flight from Honolulu for the 2 people and a link to the website showing the prices for that 2-week trip. You need to have the average price of a hotel. You're going to have to figure that out. You have to do averages, mean, look at 5 different hotels and add them up, divide by 5. That's your average price at a 2-week stay, and link to a website. Also, I'm putting the link, I'm asking for the link so that you are held accountable. So if I need to click in there and see, hey, where they get this data, it's there. You need to put in the average cost of a meal / price for a 2-week stay and link it to the website. So you can look up what is the average price of a meal in Argentina, and then you can post that, and then obviously multiply it by 14, and then multiply by 3 meals a day, and then you're going to get, there's where the multiplication and mathematics come in. You need to research price of the number of tickets to a cultural event, so that'd be 2, and the link to the website. So what that means is you're going to be recording and researching what is a cultural event in that nation, and then how much would tickets cost to go to something like that. And then for spending money, you need to convert using a conversion calculator online. $100 of US money to the country's currency and provide the link to the website they use, because when you travel, not every country uses the dollar, and especially not the American dollar. So we need to be able to convert, how much yen this would be, or how much Vietnamese dong or whatever. Whatever their currency is, you need to think about it like that. And then extra credit, the way you earn extra credit is to include information that is added or beyond, or goes beyond what I asked for. You have the wow factor, you put in extra pictures, it looks really clean. There's lots of extra trivia information. You could have a little quiz for me or something in there that gets you that bonus point. Okay, so that's the first half. And the second half is you need to include these things: country name, population, picture, and flag. Notice there are 4 parts of that: country name, population, picture, and flag. Then you need to include the language and an example of the language. So you need to, and I'll show you my example, but you need to say, in this country, Argentina, they speak Spanish, and to say, how are you in Spanish, you say, ¿cómo estás? Okay, complete sentence, countries, food, and picture. So you need to write a complete sentence on what their most well-known country's food is, and then write a complete sentence and show a picture. Their most well-known sport and picture. So a lot of it will be soccer. A lot of it will be what we know around the world is football. Okay, so that is very common. I know that, but let's say you have a country like Finland, and you're like, they like soccer, but they also are really good at downhill skiing or something. Maybe go and include the second one if you'd like. Cultural event, link, and picture. So this is where you're going to look up, maybe it's a ceremony, or maybe it's a type of dance, or maybe it's a piece of art, or maybe it's a celebration, or maybe it's a religious event, something that is cultural about that nation. And then you're going to link a picture and the link. And then added information. Okay, if you want to go above and beyond to get the next second available extra credit point, make it look nice, include lots of pictures, have extra trivia, and all that good stuff. So now I'm going to show you the example. This is exactly how you get a perfect score. You can copy this template. I'll allow that. And then you just put your country in, put your name, put your flag, all that. So here I have the name, the flag, and this is the budget profile. Okay, so the first half, remember, this is part 1. You need to include a sentence that talks about the flight. So here I have a picture of a plane. Here I have screenshotted the flights. Make sure you would do that, but do not, again, purchase it. And then I have the link to the website showing the price. The average price of a hotel in Buenos Aires is the capital, and it is $98 a night. We'll stay for 2 weeks. Thus, 14 times 98 equals 1,372. Okay, so you're adding up, you're multiplying. Here you have a screenshot. Here I have a picture. Here I have the link to the website. Here's just a photo of Buenos Aires. Then 3, the average cost of a meal. Okay, so remember, 3 meals a day, 2 people, 14 days. You got to do a lot of math in there, and this is what we're going to spend on food. Complete sentences. Make sure you include some photos, at least one. Here's empanadas, steak, and more empanadas. Okay, so then section 4. Okay, this is the cultural activity. In Argentina, the Boca Juniors soccer team is very popular. Therefore, the culture event I want to attend is to buy tickets to the game. It's $160, pretty pricey actually. Link to the website. Here's their shield. That's their logo. Boom. Now here's where I convert 100 US dollars to Argentinian pesos, and I would get, based on this conversion site, 6,557 pesos that I could use to spend them. Okay, now you need to have this part because this is the tally. You include a nice table here that includes the item and the price at the top, and then flights, hotel, food, event, and spending money. And then what you do is you sum all this up. Sum means add. So you're going to add this, 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 and this, and you're equaling this right here. So you're going to plan out a full trip on what it would cost you to do this adventure. Okay, that was the first half. The second half, you need to have your complete sentence here. My country's name is Argentina. It has a population of 44 million people. Remember, name, map, flag, and population. Got it. There it is. Argentina's main language is Spanish, and in Spanish, how are you is ¿cómo estás? Here's a Spanish translator, and these are the countries that speak Spanish. Here's a photo of Guazú Falls. You can just put this in there. This would be example of the bonus point, just including extra information. Here's also Bariloche in Patagonia. So you can see, just include some bonus stuff. Okay, here I mentioned above, soccer is the most well-known sport for Argentina. Leo Messi is an Argentinian, and they also enjoy playing field hockey. So I included both their first and the second most popular sports. Okay, and this is very important about this. The culture activity in Argentina is to dance tango. There are classes you can take to learn the basics of tango. Here's a photo of tango. And now, a super important thing that I didn't really cover when I went over the rubric, but you must include a video, a YouTube video to the cultural activity. Okay, so that's super important. And then I have one last slide, a closing slide that says, thanks for following along with my presentation. And as they say in Argentina, adios, hasta luego, or see you later. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to post this to every Google Classroom, and you can review it whenever. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh, and email me if you have any questions.